So Secret Invasion.
Oh, that's so
What a transition.
What a transition.
Have we even discussed this today yet?
Yeah, slightly. I mean, I think we're just going to touch upon some of the hot buttons here. I want to ask this one question because we're not really going in order here. We're just kind of talking. But who the heck is Rhodey?
Yeah.
Is it Gaia? It's clearly a female Skrull. Who? The only female Skrull we've been introduced to really is Gaia.
That's your question?
Yes.
Well, hold on. Let me answer that. Let me answer. Gaia's on the outs, so I don't think that she would turn around and hang on. She's on the outs, so I don't think that she would turn around and then go disguise herself as Rhodey all over again. No.
No. Think about this. She still disagrees with her father. She's on her dad's side because she cares for him, but Fury. The only person that Rhodey's been going after is Fury, really, and then still trying to get the war to happen there. But
yeah,
so
but Gaia and Rhodey have been around at the same time.
When were they together in the same room?
I said around.
When exactly? My question
Same room.
Not
Yeah,
the same room.
I get this.
They
yeah,
not in the same room.
Then who is this female Skrull?
Who cares about that?
I do. They made it like a big reveal.
They didn't make it like a big reveal. They just showed her. Okay, look, there's a bigger thing going on in this episode that I'm having a really hard time with.
Before you go, hold on. Before you actually go, I'll go after you. Go.
Gaia is on the outs. She gets shot. She's not dead. She clearly got in the machine. She heals, right? She's on the outs. She goes to Daddy for a plan and because Safe Haven does not like what he has to say, so then she just leaves. What happened to needing a plan and Safe Haven? This is stupid. This is stupid. This is so stupid.
The only good thing about this episode was the action.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yes.
After 4 episodes, and we got 10 minutes of it.
The
Sorry, I
story.
still love all the conversations with Samuel L. Jackson. I love his conversations that are like not relevant but relevant. That's what makes him good in movies.
Okay.
Again, he's never been known for like he's the action hero. He's been known for having just badass dialogue. For lack of a better term, that's exactly what he does.
If you want to say that is Tarantino-ish,
yes,
I'll agree with you.
That's all I'm getting at.
But they're not.
So
his conversations throughout this show is kind of a betrayal. It's a betrayal for Nick Fury. He's not this dumb.
Apparently he is.
Well,
but
he's not because he knew what was going on in every conversation here. He was on top every time. He was on top with his wife. He was on top.
Listen.
So here's the thing. 2 episodes ago, Will and I were talking. Was it last week? I asked, "Is Rhodey a Skrull?"
Yeah, we already guessed that because of the conversation they had before.
Right. So Gaia was already off doing her own thing while he was with the president and doing the Skrull. And your question is, who is actually playing Rhodey?
Yes.
My question is this: where's Rhodey?
He's probably hanging out with the rest of the people who are just under a trance.
He's on the moon.
He's on the moon.
No, because the people they're taking over, they have jacked up in the Matrix, Minority Report style. So, did they capture Rhodey?
Probably.
Maybe.
How?
I don't know.
See? They are ruining
EMP?
the MCU. They are ruining the MCU. We don't know where Rhodey is. We don't know. Nick Fury isn't really Nick Fury. It's actually Talos who did all of his work for him.
So, okay, hold on. This brings up another question that I have now that you just brought it up. Where's the real Rhodey? We had that conversation in the bar, diner, wherever it is, between Rhodey and Fury, right? And maybe we should call our friends. If you want information, why are you now telling him to leave? If the whole point of this fake Rhodey, this Skrull Rhodey, to get info about their friends from Fury, why are you now telling Fury to leave? Wouldn't you, bring him in a little bit closer, or at least attempt to? Like, shouldn't that be somewhat of a thing?
No, because
Just the
as he even-
the information that Fury has is invaluable. So you wouldn't. Why are you breaking into my place? All right, get out of here, and I'm taking your bottle. And listen, if anybody tried to take my bottle like that, just I'm taking this. It's mine. Goodbye. There's gonna be a really big problem.
your
Okay.
ancestors would come back out of the grave and strangle you.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The whole thing. Why? I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So dumb. So stupid.
It's lazy. It's lazy. The storytelling on this show is lazy, and I agree with Chuck. The best part of the show was the action sequence at the end. I thought that was really awesome. It was bombastic. It was amazing. It looked fantastic, and it showed Fury as Fury for the first time in 4 episodes so far. There are 2 left, and we finally got to see Fury.
Mm-hmm.
So that had me excited. But everything else is
Talos dead?
no.
They stabbed him.
I mean, he is the main character.
Yeah, but maybe they throw him in the machine and suddenly he's not. I don't know.
He is the main character.
Yeah, but
If they tell you that Nick Fury is the main character of this
They're
show,
lying.
it's not. It's Talos. Talos is he is the best He is a better actor in this than Samuel L. Jackson is as Nick Fury.
mhm.
I'm sorry.
I wouldn't go that far.
In this show,
I still wouldn't go that far. I would not go that
the-
far.
Hold on. I know we talked about it before, but is there a 4th Star Wars connection here too? Mace Windu, Krennic, whatever Emilia Clarke's character was in Solo.
she was in Solo.
Yes, she
Mhm.
was.
Yep.
Yes, she absolutely was.
Really?
Yeah, that was his girlfriend.
Yeah.
I feel like there has to be a 4th here that I'm missing.
Maybe.
They can't stop at 3.
I don't know. Maybe
No.
Talos will be a Jedi in whatever they're gonna do next.
Well, no, I'm saying he's already in
He's-
Rogue
he's-
One.
Oh, he
he's in
was?
Rogue One.
Oh, you're
He was
right.
Krennic.
He
He was
was.
He's
Oh,
Krennic,
yeah. I don't know then.
He's. I like him the best in this so far.
He's good.
He's
I feel like
fantastic.
I
but-
feel like he's kind of mush mouthy in this though, compared to
Did you
everything
think
else.
I was talking about Gravik compared to Samuel L. Jackson?
No, I know who you were talking about.
Yeah, no,
Oh, because the guy who plays Talos, I think, is a better actor in this show than Samuel L. Jackson is in this show.
Eh,
we want a war. We want a war. Oh man. Okay, let's just talk about the basic plot of this episode. So,
Sure.
Gaia's
a super Skrull. She ain't dead. Got it. Okay, so we go back. We see,
Hey, whoa! What is before you draw out what it is? Just in one sentence, what is the basic plot of this episode?
I'm telling you,
Okay, one sentence.
one sentence.
But you can't do it because no one really knows.
Well, no, not in one sentence because
Well,
it's multiple. It's multiple stories. that are
the
carried.
plot of this episode in one sentence: rescue the president.
Rescue the president.
Rescue the.
I guess so.
Well, it's like if you wanted to give the plot of Rogue One,
Uh huh.
what would it be in one sentence?
Everybody's dead.
Everybody dies. Everybody
That's the
dies.
outcome.
Everybody
That's the plot.
dies, but they get the but
That's the-
Leia gets the Death Star plans.
That's the outcome. But what
Yeah.
was the plot?
Help me,
That's
Obi-Wan
true.
Kenobi. You're my only hope. That's
In this, no one knows what the plot is out of all 4 of these episodes so far. No one knows what the plot
okay.
is.
Out of all 4 of these episodes, yeah, you're right.
Or
This
this one.
is it's a jumbled mess. This episode, I kind of get rescue the president.
Mm-hmm.
That's the last 10 minutes, yes. Because this was a half an hour episode.
It built to the whole president thing. I mean,
It ended, and I was like, this episode ended, and I went, really? That was quick.
Mm. It was a shorter episode. I think some of the other episodes were like 50 minutes. This one was more like 37.
33.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
We might have an hour of this show left. Thank God. 2 hours counting our conversation.
we'll wait till the
talking
Marvels
about it.
comes out, and Captain America 4,
Captain Falcon.
Captain Falcon. I don't know.
He's a Skrull too, by the way.
Of course he is. Why wouldn't he be? The whole, Shyamalan twist is that everybody's a Skrull. They're all super Skrulls. That's why they're superheroes. And this whole thing was all just baloney.
That's not
a scrawny little dude in Brooklyn.
that's actually not a bad idea. That could turn the entire ship around for the MCU. Let's get rid of.
They've all been hanging out on the moon the whole time.
No, we'll get rid of Feige. He's out, and we'll just hire M. Night Shyamalan. We'll hire M. Night Shyamalan to take over everything. Come on.
Oh man,
I can see it now. You got little Anakin Skywalker going up to Qui-Gon Jinn. I see dead people.
Yes, that would be fantastic.
Do you know why you can do that? Why? It's because of your metachlorian count.
Oh dear. I see dead people. They keep telling me to use the Force. What does that mean?
Bruce Willis comes in. I'm so strong. Do you know why? Your metachlorian count.
I can't be broken.
I'm not making any Bruce Willis jokes. Yeah, I'm done with that.
Well, that was an M Night. That was an M Night.
I
Shyamalan
know,
joke.
but I don't know. I feel bad making Bruce Willis jokes now.
I was talking to somebody yesterday about how great it would be if George Lucas just did the sequel trilogy of Star Wars. It's like if he did that, I really just wish that he just kept Jar Jar Binks as the Sith. the Sith. Misa, execute Order 66. It would have been great.
No, it wouldn't though.
That would be a twist. But the twist.
You think that would be great, but it wouldn't.
It would not. It would not at all. See, Kevin Feige gave us a twist. He's like, I'm going to give you this junk called MCU TV shows.
Here's 10 years of amazing movies, and then 5 years of steaming crap.
Well, there's Guardians 3 was good.
Guardians 3 was not bad. It's not. I wouldn't say it's good. It was not bad.
Spider-Man: No Way Home was fantastic.
Yeah, but that's Sony and
Still part of the MCU.
I know.
Still Kevin Feige.
I know, but that's like they're like he's like a half brother.
He's like a half brother. I'm sorry. This half brother is better than the full thing. Then.
Well, that's the thing. Imagine if your dad was your only parent, you would just be basically your dad, but you needed your mom and your dad to make things work. So we needed Disney and Sony to work together to make a really cool movie. 3 of them. Just saying.
Right. That's what I was saying.
Yeah,
when Sony partnered with Marvel and they made the Across the Spider-Verse, it was better than I've seen anything else. It was fantastic. It was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
These shows are junk.
Yeah.
Like I went back, I didn't watch it, but I looked up the costume of Daredevil in
The gold one?
Yeah, it's so dumb.
But he's been born again.
It's so dumb.
He's the Dare Angel now.
It's still dumb. Why? Because it's lawyer to lawyer. That's why they did this whole thing. Like, come on.
You need to watch the show, man.
No, I will not watch.
Well, you don't have to talk about it, but you should.
No, I'm not gonna waste.
I will say it definitely had one of the coolest and most ridiculous fourth wall breaks I've ever seen. If you've watched They Live, you can get through that.
Okay, no. I'm sorry. They Live is better than everything that Marvel has been putting out in these TV shows lately.
Okay.
Good man.
The fight scene in They Live is still one of the best fight scenes I have seen in a long time. It's epic.
Mm-hmm.
It's so, but the thing is though, is he knew what he was doing. He knew it wasn't a huge film then. He knew that.
So back to Secret Invasion. Secret Invasion.
I want to have a good conversation, man. Come on.
We will. It's coming. It's coming. You're not going to have a good conversation about this show. Just get that out of your mind. It's not going to happen.
I'm trying to avoid it.
Back to Secret Invasion. And the whole rigmarole is going on. And like Lee's been saying, he loves the conversations between, you know, Samuel L. Jackson and whoever he's talking to, because it's Samuel L. Jackson and that's what he's best at. I just, he's sitting down and he's talking to his wife. And they're going to shoot each other, but
No, they're
they
not.
each don't shoot each other. They shoot the wall.
They shoot past each other.
They shoot past each other.
I would have shot her.
This seems so
There was no
stupid.
question about who shot first.
This seems so stupid to like take that chance.
And make it happen. Pop the cork.
Right, because
fingers
what if you went to miss and then and then she shot you?
Like I'm thinking like rationally, like, okay, I've been gone. I have not been a husband. She is angry. She is probably angry at me for not finding her a new home or her people new homes. Like, there's a whole lot going on in this room right now. There's a whole host of reasons why she's mad, and rightfully so. She has a right to be mad. I don't think I would take that chance and just hope that she would shoot past me.
Neither would I.
I would have shot her.
So would have I. But you realize they made a movie about this, right? Alien versus Predator Requiem.
Oh.
And the two combined.
See, I didn't. See, I saw Alien vs. Predator, and it was bad, so I didn't see the other one.
Oh, it was worse.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, Requiem was hot garbage.
It was awful.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I
it's
don't
like,
remember anything about it.
I'm glad I didn't see it. Thank you.
The idea is really cool, crossing the two universes and having a hybrid, Predator.
I disagree. I don't think
It
those.
looked
I
cool.
don't think those universes should have ever crossed.
No,
They were always going to, though.
It's
what are they called? The
Xenomorphs.
The xenomorph mixed with the Predator looked really, really cool.
It did.
It looked the story was awful,
Yeah.
and it was so dark that you couldn't even see half of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah. Very accurate.
but the idea is cool. And if Nick Fury and his wife in this, having a half human, half Skrull, that would have been very interesting.
Mm. Just look like Gamora. Wait, that's the whole point.
She's their daughter. Gamora is Samuel L. Jackson's daughter in the show.
No way. That makes perfect sense.
It's not really Thanos' daughter.
Well, she was adopted.
Oh, that's true.
she was adopted.
Mm-hmm.
So not only do we have to
Back
like
in time.
not only do we
Fury
have
was
to
like, what's
So-
this? Nope.
not only do we have to make Fury Gamora's father, but we have to send Gamora back in time.
Uh-huh. Which we can do
Time travel.
at this point. Of course, we've done this.
What do you mean back in time?
Well, for it to match up, for her to be a
For it
kid
to
and
make
then-
sense.
Yeah.
Well, no, because he met his wife back in '97.
Yeah, but
Uh-huh.
I'm not under the impression that they have children.
And I'm not under the impression that she was born in '97. She's
Neither
much
am
older
I.
than that.
Yeah.
She was born in '98.
No.
I think your math is off there, Chuck.
Yeah, a little bit.
She's like our age, isn't she?
Not in the show. Most actors play younger people in shows.
Okay.
Well, aliens age differently too. So
Yeah,
this is
we're
true.
moving.
In
Yeah.
1 year is like 5 Earth rotations on our sun.
So
Oh,
how
I
so how are we going back in time this time? Because they destroyed the stone. They don't have
I saw
Quantum.
I saw a theory about that. So
Loki.
no. So where did I see this? I forget where I saw it, but somebody was talking about when Captain Rogers went. Captain
Oh,
Rogers.
God.
Wow. When Captain America went back to
Mr.
destroy
Rogers.
to destroy the 5 stones, there was one stone that he could not destroy.
Mm-hmm.
The Soul Stone.
Ooh.
Because you have to actually sacrifice something to give it back or give it back. And the Red Skull was the one protecting it. He's
You'd
no
have to sacrifice something to give it back.
Wait, yeah.
the only stone that cannot be given back to where it was.
How?
Red Skull would have his job back.
He
if
can't
that was
just
the
he
case.
can't just go and throw it back in the. Here you go. Can we talk?
No.
I don't want to talk about this because there are so many plot holes with him putting back these stones. It
Yes.
makes no sense.
Nope.
None at all. So you're gonna
No.
open up a whole can of worms if you start trying to make sense of this.
You guys
Well,
asked.
he used the reality stone to make it make sense.
Okay. So
Hey, if they can turn Drax into like, what was he? A Jack in the Box or whatever?
No, he was invisible.
Oh, you're right. I didn't see him. He was John Cena. Anyway, so Secret Invasion episode 4.
we're trying so
I know.
hard.
I love the Pappy Van Winkle conversation. I love the husband and wife conversation. And then the question is like, so do we get divorced or renew our vows? Good
Shooter.
question. Shooter.
I'm gonna say what's
Shoot
his
her.
name from what's his name from
Shooter!
Shooter from Jurassic Park. Shooter.
You know, I will say this as he's leaving. She asks him a really stupid question. She's like, "Would you have loved
yeah.
me if I was like my regular self?" Blah blah blah. And he doesn't answer.
No.
He's just like,
No.
just like, "We're never gonna find out," and he just walks
Never
away.
know.
It was the best part of the episode for me. It was fine.
I
Yes.
thought it was an interesting conversation, though, explaining that this doctor, that she was pretending to be, she basically asked permission to assume her life. I thought that was kind of cool. She's just like,
Yeah.
"Hey, do you want to live on forever?" It's like, "Yeah, please."
As long as you
continue to be-
fulfill these 3 promises.
Yeah, be a daughter to my parents.
See, that would have been the great episode for promises. Promises. These are the 3 promises that I kept. The junk that we got in episode 2 about
didn't.
promises.
You didn't.
We didn't.
You didn't keep.
No.
You didn't keep all 3 promises. You will never hurt him. Well, guess what? She hurt him.
Emotionally.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Emotionally. I
Yeah.
don't think he cares. I don't think he cares.
Nah.
Like, I mean,
He's out.
he's been on a spaceship for
Yeah, he's been in space.
years?
okay.
He
So-
blipped for 5 years and then he went to space.
For 8.
All right. So Fury follows what's his face there with liquid location tracker in the Pappy Van Winkle. I just want to say, liquid location tracker in the Pappy Van Winkle. It's just a strange thing to
Rhodey.
come out of anybody's mouth. Yes.
Fake roadie.
Fake Rhodey.
The Skrull.
Fake Rhodey. Yes. Skrull Rhodey.
Skrull Rhodey.
And basically, Rhodey, quote unquote, has blackmail of Fury, quote unquote, shooting Hill. Got it, because
It was Gravik.
Yeah, Gravik pretended to be him, shot her, blah blah blah. I actually love that this fake Rhodey gets drunk. The president's like, did you pregame before this like ridiculously important meeting? I'm not really sure what you're talking about, sir. And he goes, get him a coffee.
Smell the bourbon on your breath.
I think it's great, because we're
Did
seeing.
you say grape?
No, I don't think it's grape. I thought it was more maybe it had like a hint of raspberry, but no,
Raspberry.
raspberry. So,
On a much more interesting note, I got berries growing in my backyard.
oh,
I bet you that's more fun to watch than this show.
It was. When I was cutting my grass. I was cutting my grass yesterday, having an amazing time before I watched this episode of television, and
you're like, I'm gonna go back outside and do some gardening instead.
yeah, and then I
only
went
good part.
I went back there and I found berries, so I was happy.
The only good part about this episode was it was only 30 minutes long.
Oh,
If it was an extra 20 minutes, it would have been horrible.
What were your thoughts on Talos like being shot and just being unable to hold his face? Did you like that or did you not like that? That effect of like, okay, he just can't hold on anymore, so he's letting go. And it was gradual. Like he was,
I think they stole it
yeah,
from themselves.
okay,
Disney stole it from Disney.
okay,
MCU stole it from Star Wars.
okay.
I thought it was better. I thought the visual effect was better in Obi-Wan with Darth Vader and Anakin than it was here. And they did the split of Anakin and Darth Vader's mask.
Oh well, that's
Different.
That's very different.
The visual effect is what I'm saying, where it's 50-50.
So
In this, thought it was stupid.
Eh.
I like it because it shows that it takes a level of concentration to actually pull off mimicking somebody, and if you're shot and you're in pain, you're not able to really concentrate. As you know what I mean? I like it.
Yeah, I mean, he could have easily like gotten shot and then just immediately turned it to the green Talos.
Right.
But I do like that he was like still trying to hold on. It just showed how devoted he was to the cause.
Yeah.
Like still holding on, still gripping to that, even though he was literally bleeding out and dying.
Yeah.
Then he got stabbed.
Yeah, then he got just royally stabbed.
Is he dead though?
By a
It's
Groot.
an MCU. No one's ever dead, unless you see them dead.
So do they
You saw
have? I have a question. Do they have Groot like strung up somewhere?
I don't know.
Probably was
they-
DNA.
They probably have like leftover pieces of him,
Right.
Okay.
because
fine.
he's been blown up a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Bunch.
Okay. I mean, it's just I'm just curious.
So what are
like-
your What are your thoughts on Fury leaving Talos and just?
well, he thinks
taking
he's
off-
dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would he go like okay, in that situation, it's like, okay, my friend is out there, he's dead, and I have the president in the car that I have to protect. Which one is more important?
Right.
Clearly protecting the president is much more important than going back to get your dead friend. I'm sorry. It is.
Okay, so I have a question. What is it with Nick Fury driving up in a G-Wagon?
That's what he had left.
That's his right.
Bulletproof-
That's what he
Oh,
got.
bulletproof G-Wagon.
That's what he had left, man.
That's it. That's it.
Everyone else is with
That's
suicide
it.
doors. With suicide doors. It's fantastic. I'm sorry. I can't play the stand up for the little guy on this TV show. This show is hot junk. It's
So
garbage.
I will say that the whole, Talos hanging on thing, I did enjoy that. I thought it was really cool. And the whole ending, this whole battle sequence at the end, I thought was fantastic. Just the way that it was shot, the way that it was done, the choreography of everybody, the shooting and everything. Even like that moment where he's bashing on the door to like get the president out of that vehicle. The guy wants to shoot him. Oh my God, he's an alien. Yeah, and Fury has to go, no, he's with me. And they immediately like, okay, we're in the good, we're in the clear. I even kind of like that. That was some good things that I liked about this episode. Notice how a lot of it all comes at the end. I think the story is stupid. I think the story that's going on in this television show is just, it's so stupid. What are we trying to do? Are we trying to establish, Garvik as like a villain that's going to be formidable in the future? Are we trying to like rebuild Fury now that he's back here on Earth? Are we introducing anything Fantastic Four like is clearly being teased? Like, I don't know what. I don't know.
So safe answer to all of your questions. Just say no.
Yeah.
Fine.
And that will be the
That's
answer
fine.
to every single one of your questions. Will this happen? No. Will
Probably
that
not.
happen? No.
Probably not.
Will they impress us? No.
No.
Will they
No.
give us a good conclusion? No. Will they
Uh.
bring in Fantastic Four? No. Will they tease Fantastic Four or X-Men? Yeah.
Yep.
I've never.
Yep.
I have to say, I've never seen a tease get strung out for years at this point. How long ago was WandaVision? When they dropped the
years.
line about the aerospace engineer? How many
Yeah.
years ago now? 2? 3?
2, 3 years.
There
like
you
that,
go.
3 years.
So that you
How-
drop.
How long did we wait for Freddy versus Jason?
What?
No. Stop. No.
What does that have to do with this?
I'm just talking. You're talking about tease.
Well,
The end of Jason Goes to Hell. Freddy's
yeah,
ghost came
the
up
mask and
Yeah.
everything. I get it. Yeah.
But also the Necronomicon was brought up there from Evil Dead was in that episode, in that movie as well. They found it in the basement. So Freddy versus Jason versus Ash was supposed to eventually happen, and that never happened on the big screen. It only happened in comic books, which I have.
Good for you.
I do. So, I'm just saying, people tease stuff all the time, and it comes down to like who's willing to push and make it happen.
Yeah, but there's a difference
I know.
between teasing it once and then it never happening because budget or production or whatever the case may be, But these guys have been teasing it literally for 2.5, 3 years.
And this isn't new to just like anything post Endgame. Warlock was teased at the end of Guardians 2.
And totally nerfed.
And I heard. And
Did you
totally
watch?
like
No.
forgotten about until Guardians 3. How many years in between these two movies? And
35.
Yes, like you said, totally nerfed. Like what? Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm done with this show. I can't wait for next week. So
I can.
okay.
I really can.
You can?
Oh, I can wait.
You can?
I can.
Who Barbie?
Me can. Me can.
Anybody else doing the Barbie Oppenheimer thing?
The who?
Double feature? Everybody's talking about going to see Barbie and Oppenheimer.
Why
together.
would people go see
Oppenheimer?
I don't know, but there's like a
Barbie
huge
and
thing about it.
why?
I don't know.
This
I
makes
actually want to see. I want to see Oppenheimer.
so do I. I just don't
looks
understand why I would
fantastic.
want to
We all-
watch Barbie before Oppenheimer.
I don't know. There's some kind of weird thing.
That's a really weird thing.
It is. I still don't understand it.
I don't understand
Plastic
what
and
audience.
explosives.
What?
Plastic explosives.
Plastic explosives.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, I think it's actually brilliant because you have the guys who want to see Oppenheimer,
Mhm.
and you have the girl, kind of, who want to see Barbie. So a date, you both get what you want.
Mhm.
I think marketing wise, it's actually brilliant
Yeah.
for drive-through. That's who usually does. That's who usually does the double features. The drive-through. I should talk about drive-through, right?
I mean, drive in.
Drive-in.
Yeah. I don't think you're gonna pull up to a Wendy's and be like, "Hey, can I watch Barbie?"
Can I have?
Well, I guess that wraps up this episode.
It does.
Yeah, it does. Oh boy. All right. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. Thank you guys for the conversation, and we will catch you all next week when we talk about the 5th episode of Secret Invasion.
Thanks everyone for listening to our conversation about the writer's strike.
Which was much more interesting than anything Secret Invasion. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everyone.
See ya.
Hey everybody, Lee from Black and White Reviews here. Just wanted to take a moment to thank you for tuning in, checking out our conversation. If you like this discussion and you want to hear more about this specific subject or other things, check us out on our podcasting sites, whether it's Spotify, Apple Music, or Google Podcasts. We're up on pretty much all of them. So yeah, thanks again for popping by, and yeah, be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks.